Batting first in center field, Bake McBride. Batting second at shortstop, Larry Boa. Batting third, playing third base, Mike Schmidt. Batting fourth, in left field, Greg Luzinski. Batting fifth, playing first base, Dave Johnson. Batting sixth, in right field, Jerry Martin. Batting seventh, catching, Tim McCarver. Batting eighth, at second base, Ted Sizemore. Batting ninth, warming up in the bullpen, pitcher Steve Carlton. And the rest of the Philadelphia players and coaches. Introducing the 1977 National League Western Division champions, your Los Angeles Dodgers. Their manager, Tom Lasorda. Batting first at second base, Davey Lopes. Batting second at shortstop, Bill Russell. Batting third in right field, Reggie Smith. Batting fourth, playing third base, Ron Say. Batting fifth, playing first base, Steve Garvey. Batting sixth, in left field, Dusty Baker. Batting seventh, in center field, Glenn Burke. Batting eighth, catching, Steve Yeager. Batting ninth, warming up in the bullpen, pitcher Tommy John. And the rest of the Dodger players and coaches.
Garvey with a 297
average, 33 home runs. He went around. It's a strike.
And with the first base runner, we'll keep a close look. There's Ronnie Say at the Steve Carlton move. Been quite a bit of controversy. You heard Lopes earlier talk about it. They say sometimes that Carlton stops completely with that right foot up in the air, which is illegal. He's got to keep her moving. Good shot of it.
Off the end of the bat, and a strike two. Phillies lead 2-0, a two-run homer by Greg Luzinski.
Another thing they talk about with Carlton is when his right foot goes past the pitcher's rubber, he has to go home. He cannot go to first, which he sometimes does.
Off the handle, left field. Luzinski coming in. He can't get it. Garvey is so strong. He just muscled that ball. That ball was off his handle. Technology that Danny uses. 3-2. Not smashed, fouled on the third baseline.
Carlton came into this ball game with a 2.64 ERA. There's Dan Ozark. Relax, will you, Danny? Did he just yawn?
Danny, he gets all worked up.
Oh, boy.
Tell you, he paid his dues. Ball for Jerry Grote. Draws a base on balls. That is his second walk given up by Carlton. He had walked Baker in the fourth inning. So Davey Lopes is the batter. Eastern time. Low ball one. Grote's at second. Lopes is at first. Schmidt steps on third, throws to first, not in time. The force is on Grote, but Russell beats the throw to first, so it's 2 men out. Base runners at first and second.
See a little more of the Mike Schmidt acrobatics.
Reggie Schmidt.
He's got such good range. Now watch this off-balance throw. Russell runs so well.
So with 2 men out, Reggie Smith. Smith struck out in the first, flying to center in the fourth, and bounced out in the fifth. Hey, there goes Lopes. Swung on, it's foul. Out of play. Lopes had that base stolen. They were not paying attention at all.
It's not what you'd call a kosher play. 2 outs and you're down by 4 runs. You'd want to steal, but he's trying to excite this team. He thought he had it stolen all the way, and he did, as you said, Joe, off Carlton. Schmidt was going over, so you can see what kind of hole that opened up for Smith in case he had it, the ball on the ground. They play this game a little differently now. They say if you can steal it, if you're a Lopes anywhere, a Morgan or a Brock, go ahead no matter what the score.
Hey, I don't know what that was.
It's not a balk. The only base you have to throw to in that kind of motion is first base. You don't have to go to third, nor do you have to go to second.
He turned the opposite way, the way you're taught. 1 ball, 1 strike.
If Lopes can do the one thing, divert Carlton's attention toward him at second base, he's done a job, and he might get Reggie Smith a good pitch to hit.
Curveball, tap foul. They got Smith, Say, Garvey, Baker, all capable of hitting the ball out the ballpark. Carlton knows it. It's a 5-1 Philly lead. But you'd say the same thing about the Phillies. They can get one guy up there with a couple on and just bring that game into reach with 1 swing. 2 good ball clubs. Fastball, McCarver thought it was a strike, but it was too high, says the plate umpire, as Ron Say waits on deck. Say had 30 home runs, Smith had 32. 2-2 pitch. That's out of play.
So he looks like he can throw Carlton any pitch he wants to over the plate anytime he wants. Plus the fastball, 2-2, then he comes back with a slider. There's Lasorda, the cheerleader.
Lays off, asks the first base umpire, says McCarver knows, says Bob Engel, and now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runners will be going. Bob Engel is at first base. He made the call.
There was a time play on, but Hutton didn't get the signal. And Carlton very alertly did not just stop where it would have been a balk. Runners on second and third. He continued on and through, even though Hutton wasn't on the base.
Bouncing ball foul. And once again, he let up on the curveball on a 3-2 pitch instead of giving into the fastball. Carlton still in control of the situation.
He has been a pitcher tonight, so not a throw. When you can do that 3-2, that is really some kind of pitcher.
Usually a pitcher will go to his strength and match his strength, which is the fastball, against the hitter's strength. This happens to be his strength too, but not Carlton. Here he comes again. Fastball. Ball 4. Bases are loaded. That is the tying run. He's going to get him.
The Dodgers couldn't wish to have a better RBI man up at the plate than Ron Say, even though he went into the series with a slump, because he's averaged just under 100 RBIs over the past 4 years.
1-1 to count. Fastball. Carlton. And this is what it boils down to. Infield is straight away. Bases are loaded. 5-1. The Phillies lead. Bottom of the 7th. And he really threw it. McCarver caught it badly. Sometimes you catch that ball badly, and it really stings. Ball 2.
One thing about Ronnie Say, he usually makes you throw him strikes. He's ahead of count now. He's going to be selective.
Ball 3. This pitch is the key pitch so far. Here it comes, 3-1. Now it's 3-2. He just reared back and said, if you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me on my best pitch. And there it is.
They're going to be going now. Let's see if Carlton's going to go to the stretch. Somebody yelled in from the dugout. Or is he going to pitch from the windup? He's going to go to the stretch and try and hold those runners close at first and second. Well, they can't score. There's the sort of.
Foul straight back. Count remains at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tom Lasorda, the key to his success, the players all say to a man, he lets us know that he knows what we're going through. A father figure for these Dodgers, but it's Ron Say against Carlton. Fouled off, curveball.
Wow, it's the breaking ball, 3-2. You're hitting, you got to be in trouble. I can't believe that Say could foul that pitch off, Joe.
He fouled off a tough pitch.
Oh! Might have been out of the strike zone, but it was one that broke so much, it was so close, I don't know how he got his bat on it. What a battle. With that stolen base, he got in scoring position. He represents that winning run.
Out on strikes. That ends the inning, but it's a big one for the Dodgers. 4 runs, and we're all tied. 5 apiece at the end of 7. Listen to those fans. Ball 1. Boa scored 1 of the runs, safe on an error in the 5th inning. And the Phillies scored 2. Now Boa takes a look at DeMars. He's the kind of a hitter that would like to know if McBride is running.
All Yeager wants is a half a chance. Make that runner stop.
Line drive, base hit, right field. McBride will hold at second. So it's first and second. 1 man out. And Mike Schmidt is the batter. Balks.
Yes, sir.
He balks.
He did not step off the rubber, so Boa will score and Schmidt will go to second. Lasorda now is going to try and settle Sosa down. Lasorda is going to try and say, I believe, that he stepped off the rubber first. He is going to the second base umpire, Harry Wendelstadt. If he stepped off to the right,
2 men out. This could be it. Sizemore has it. In time, and the Phillies defeat the Dodgers. Dodgers. And Tug McGraw, 3 up, 3 down. Look at those Phillies congratulating one another as the Phillies defeat the Dodgers in the first game by the score of 7-5. Some ball game, Tony.
They didn't quit. They had a 5-1 lead. Say with a very dramatic grand slam home run tied it up while Carlton, who'd been breezing along, pitching super baseball, and they just kept on going, picked up 2.
Jumped on a fastball by Don